I invited the guest. It was a little bit awkward, but anyway, how is my head anyway? Uh, it's an old head, but then it's one of a kind head. Okay, anyway, let's stop playing. Anyway, yeah, welcome guys. We are going to have a little chit chat. We're gonna have some good time. Uh, okay. Yeah, it's 4 minutes before we go straight to our daily chat. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit so that uh some of you can join. Okay, I'm gonna give you some time so that you guys can join. Okay, I'm gonna give some time so that you guys can join, so that we can have our chat for today. For today, yeah, I guess some of you do recognize our chat, our daily chat. I'm just gonna wait a little bit so that you guys you know, can join. It's 3 minutes left before we start. 3 minutes left before. It's 3 minutes left before we start with our daily chat. Only 3 minutes left, guys. Let's go. Oh, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I just wanted to make sure that we are all going to be into this uh, chat together, While we are waiting, let me get the music going. So yeah, don't forget to leave your comments and tell us where you are and what's popping with you. So yeah, our live chat today is, what's your deal breaker? Okay, what's your deal breaker in relationship and why? Why would you say this is my deal breaker? If I am involved with you, this is what I wouldn't tolerate. Okay, so would love to hear from you. Would love to know from you, what is the thing that you consider as a deal breaker in your relationship and why? Okay, I don't think that they can all be the same. All right. How's it? How's it? How's it? How's it? How's it? How's it, Joe's? How's it, Joe's? How's it, Joe's? So yeah, our live chat for today is that, what is your deal breaker? Okay, it's something that I think amongst each individual is different. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, and what's up with you? What's up with you? I'm hoping that you are having some good time as much as I'm having some great time with you guys. But then yeah, what do you think about our topic? What is a deal breaker? How would you define a deal breaker personally to you? Because I think that all of you have your own deal breakers, okay? Or maybe to someone who doesn't necessarily understand what is a deal breaker, maybe you can explain it to them, okay? Maybe you can explain it to someone who doesn't necessarily understand what it means when we are referring to a deal break, okay? But then I think almost all of you have an idea on what is a deal breaker. But then, yeah, the question is, what is a deal breaker to you? What will you refer? Yes, would love to know what is a deal breaker in a relationship. What is your deal breaker in a relationship? Like, what is that thing that you wouldn't tolerate? I think that's the meaning of a deal breaker. Something that is against it's against your will somehow at some point. Um, yeah. Okay. So I would love to hear from one of you. What do you think about this situation? This deal breaker? Because I think we all have our own deal breakers. And don't mind my head, guys. It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind. And to my people, welcome. For you who just joined, welcome, guys. I know it's been a while. We haven't been live, but then welcome, 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 welcome. I welcome you guys, all of you, wherever you are. I welcome you guys. We've been busy on the other side, but then here we are. We are back. I have a song for you guys. I have a song for you, which I would like us to. Okay, let's do this. Just a second. Let's do this. Wait. Yeah, let's do this. As we happen to say that they're deal breakers, okay? And like to some of you, like I don't know what's your deal breaker, but then this is why we are here. We want to know what is the thing that you're like, I personally cannot tolerate this. If you happen to do this and that, I cannot tolerate you, okay? It's over for us. Hi, Kolisiwe, welcome. And then everyone else who are here, we welcome you guys and we would love to hear from you. What is a deal breaker? And then while you are answering that question, I have a song for you. I have a song that I would like to play for you guys. Maybe you can, give us a thought about it. I think it's something that you might happen to, when someone, when you get to be caught off guard and now you have to like, you know, just a second. I almost got it. It's just that it's sort of like missing it out. But then I think it's here, almost there, almost there. So yeah, but then what do you think? What is your deal breaker in a relationship? Let us know. What is the thing that you might consider as unbearable? Okay, you're in a relationship with your person. Yeah, what's up? What is the thing that you like? If you ever do this, I'm out. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a female. You know, we would like to know from you. What is your deal breaker? Maybe to some other people, they didn't necessarily understand that this can be a deal breaker, okay? But then I am for sure if, like, excuses, I am for sure if, like, uh, you guys explain it to us, we can actually understand what is deal breaker. And then for other people not to do it, okay? Find that it's not something that you really want to do, but then you happen to find that you're doing it anyway and you're always messing it up, okay? Not that you want to mess it up, but then like it's a thing. It's a thing. All right. So got it. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, what is your deal breaker? Let us know. What is the thing that you like? You know what? For me, if you happen to do this, I'm out, guys. Okay. While you guys are still thinking about it, first thing that I have heard people saying is that is cheating. Okay, if you happen to be like cheating, like to other people, they're like, okay, you're cheating, it's fine, it means wara 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 wara. But then we would love to hear from you. But then here's the song. really think that this is one of the. I really think is this one of the point where like one has reached that point where they can no longer look at you the same way they used to. Okay. This song, guys, this song, it says a lot. It says a lot. But I would love to hear from you guys. What is your deal breaker in a relationship? One of the things that you're like, I can tolerate you, okay? Whatever flaws that you're coming up with, I'm okay with them, but then not this one. Not this one. This one, like, I'm out. Do it, I'm out. Anyway, guys, don't forget to rate my head. My head, it's one of a kind. Okay? But then never mind about that. I just want to know from you. Would like to know from you guys, what is a deal breaker? I know for sure that almost all of you happen to be involved in relationships, and there are times and times where your relationship has to end. Not that you necessarily wanted it to end, but then things happen. Okay, and one of the things that leads to that, is the deal breakers that you happen to encounter in the process. You might be in love with this person, but then there'll always be that something that they do that you don't really appreciate. And like sometimes you try to communicate about it and they're still doing it. So you can't keep up with such a thing. Okay. So we're not blaming we're not judging, but then like, yeah, if someone happens to do such a thing, hi, hello, nobody can, I don't think anyone can tolerate that. So yeah, I would love to know from you, what is the thing that you can't tolerate? That if ever somebody does it for you, it's a child. Okay, for you it's over. Okay, you might have loved this person so much in such a way that you had a lot of things going on, a lot of things that you have planned for this relationship. But then, since this person has, been doing this, you can't tolerate it anymore. So let us know in here on the comment section. Let us know what is your deal breaker. That thing that, like, if one happens to do it, they have no choice but then, to let it go. Not that you wanted to let it go, but then, like, they leave you no choice. Excuses. So yeah, would love to hear from you guys. What is a deal breaker? What is a thing that someone, if they happen to do it, you can't like tolerate. You can't tolerate it. So just a second, I'm trying to do something here. Wait. If we reach like at least 100, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take off my head. For now, I'm gonna keep it. For now, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it on. Let us know, guys. Let us know what is that deal breaker for you. You can tolerate all, but then if ever this person happened to do this and that, you can't just stand them. Like you can't. You can do so much for them. You can do so much for them, but then if they do this, if they do this, you can't tolerate them. Okay, you can do so much for them, but then if they do this, you can't tolerate them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's leave that alone. But then what I'm trying to say is that, guys, let us know what is your deal breaker. What is the thing that if ever one does when they are involved in a relationship with you and they do it, you can't stand them. Okay, you can't. You just can't. You might love them, but then if they do that, you're out. We're not judging you guys. Just listen. We don't judge. So please share with us. Let us know what you think. What is that thing that one can do that you can't tolerate? Okay? I don't think that it's everything that you can tolerate if one happens to do. Okay? I understand some of you are patient, or should I say, some of you are like those people who love so much, but then like you can't tolerate everything. Okay? You can't you can't honestly tolerate everything. Like there are a few things which you can let them pass, but then there's some of the things, man. If someone do them, I don't think you can just like you know. I don't think you can just keep your cool. I don't really think you can keep your cool. So, but then yeah, I would love to know from you what is the thing that if one happens to do it, you can't tolerate it. You might be a nice person, but then if they do this, man, like that's too much for you. Okay. So, would love to hear from you. Would love to hear from you. What is your deal breaker? What is the thing if one happens to do it, you're like, okay, I had enough with you. I have tried my level best, but then I can't keep you no more because like you're pushing me too hard. Like you're being too much. I have tried to be a nice person, but then right now I'm running out of like I'm running out of patience. Okay, I know people can test you. People can test you. You can be a nice person, right? And you communicate your wishes in the relationship, but then there will still be that person, guys, who are always pushing you to the edges. Like they'll push you until you're like, you know what, I'm done with you. Not that you're a bad person or anything. It's just that some other people, no matter how much you try to be a good person, they'll keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until you get tired of them. Okay? I'm not judging, I'm not blaming. I understand that every person is different and they have their own wishes in relationships. And I think sometimes it's okay to, and it's important that we communicate what we want in our relationship and, keeping it open and seeing if this person they can actually tolerate this We all have our own behaviors, different behaviors. That's okay. But then I think it's always important that your wishes are respected. Okay. And yeah, I don't think you can tolerate and stay with someone who doesn't respect you. I don't think you can do that. Even if you're a nice person, but if this person is not respecting you enough, I don't think you can just tolerate such a thing. Okay. I think we all deserve to be respected somehow. And then how do you earn such a respect? How do you earn such a respect? You communicate, you let them know. You're like, okay, for me, I can let you do you in this manner, but then if you reach to this level, no, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Okay? Communicate, guys. Like try to communicate. And it's a good thing if you communicate and let the person know that you've been like a, a good person as possible. But then if they can't tolerate um your terms and then they don't wish, I mean, they don't respect your wishes in the relationship, there's no need for you to stay in it. Okay. But then I would like for you guys to share with us what is a thing that is a deal breaker for you. If you happen to be involved in a relationship with a person and then they keep on pushing, 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 and you're like, you know what, I had enough with this person. I'm over for it. I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I know for sure there's always something that you can't take on when someone are doing it. So let us know here in the comment section. We're here until I don't know. It will just depend on you guys. But then yeah, I'm waiting for you guys to join and let us get going. Let us get going. But then for those of you who are here, I welcome you guys. Let's have some good time. Let's share our thoughts and our opinion and have this discussion going. And I understand that it's not really easy. Okay, being in a relationship. Personally, I respect people that are in like long term relationships. Okay, people who have been with each other for some time. I personally respect them because it's not easy, guys. Okay, putting aside your differences, becoming one, although you know that you're different, but then compromising, excuse, and sacrificing for one another, guys, that's a special thing. Okay. And I think also we have to respect one another's deal breakers. Okay. I know it can be, I don't know all of them. Hence, we are here. I would love to know from you what is those things that you consider as a deal breaker. Because to other people, they might consider this as a as a normal thing to do, but then to you, it might be something that you can't actually tolerate. So, like, let us know. Number one, I think for other people, they can't tolerate if you're cheating. Yeah, if you, I think I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think it's if you're cheating, maybe lying, maybe lying, cheating, lying, but I don't know. Guys, like tell me, what is your deal break? I'm trying to like think of this possible ways of things that can be what? Can be deal breakers, guys. Come on. Like I'm trying to think, but I'm not thinking of anything. Because I personally um ouch. I don't know so much of these things which you might call a deal breaker in a relationship. You see, hence I come to you because I think you guys know better and you can share with us for whom we don't know. Okay, so if you were to share with us, if you see a guy, you like the guy, and then the guy likes you back, what is a thing that can be a deal breaker for you? That thing that he might do and you're like, no, I'm okay. I'm done with you. I can't tolerate you no more. I have tried, but then no, I can't keep up with this one. So let us know. Okay. For me, what I've heard of people saying is that if you cheat on me, okay, I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving in this relationship. I'm not gonna tolerate it anyhow. So I wanna know from you guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this situation when someone says that if you cheat on me, it's a deal breaker for me. I'm leaving. I'm not staying in any of this situation. Okay. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think cheating is a deal breaker for you? For you, is it a deal breaker or something? Personally, I wouldn't vouch for anyone, but then like that's what I had. They say that. Wait a second. Let me verify this situation. Just a second. Oh, no, I just want to verify when it's okay. Some of the people they're saying that it's when you're lying. You see, when someone is lying, it becomes a deal breaker for them. If someone is like cheating, um, someone someone who can't communicate, yeah, someone who can't communicate, they also consider it as a deal breaker. And what? I don't know. I don't know. Ladies, tell us what is your deal breaker? If we go on ladies, I don't know. Maybe it can be if you're a broke guy, you're broke, or they consider you. I don't know if broke and being stingy is the same thing, you know, because you can have money and not be willing to give out or to share it with anyone. So I don't know. Is it a deal breaker for you if you're having a guy who is stingy or who is broke? Is it a deal breaker for you? Or someone who is not romantic? Would you consider someone who is not romantic a deal breaker in your relationship? I don't know. I guess you guys have different standards, and we are not judging. We respect your wishes, and we are hoping that you'll find someone who will meet your wishes anyway. Okay? Yeah. Here's some that I have found that seem to be some deal breakers in relationships. Okay. I'm not expert when it comes to deal breakers. That's why I'm coming to you guys because I think you guys can share better. You guys can share better when it comes to the situation of deal breakers and everything. I'm hoping you're ready for this because I'm also ready for it. Okay. Are you ready? Listen. Okay, this is what I found. Physical abuse. It is referred to as one of the deal breakers. If you're one of those kind who you know, who likes getting in physical, like those Mike Tyson, not Michael. Emotional abuse is also one of the things which are considered as um, deal breakers. I don't know which one you can is yours. Substance abuse, someone who is mostly intoxicated, someone who is always drunk, whatever, using some substances and whatever you know them. I'm not gonna go deep into those ones. um, Lack of communication, someone who is there but they're not there. They are there whenever they feel like they should. I don't know. They feel like they should be there. And selfishness, someone who is selfish, it's also considered as a deal breaker. I don't know for you guys, is it true? What do you think? You pick, you know which one you can relate to. That is a deal breaker for you. Unavailability. You see, it's one of the things that I was talking. It's one that I was talking about. It's when someone is available and not available. Like they're available whenever they want. You see, like it's when like they don't really make time for you. They be there because they want to. If they don't want to be there, they just leave. That's one of the deal breakers. Unreliability. Dating someone who is not reliable. Okay, this person you can't necessarily do anything with them. You can be there for them, but then they can't seem to be there for you. Crazy, right? Anyway, someone who is not valuing your opinions, not valuing someone who doesn't really seem to understand what you're doing. Like they just look at you as if you're like dumb, like those kind of people. Like they look at you as if you're like a dumb person. Anger issues. People who are like short tempered, like they're always having some anger issues and like they can't seem to control themselves. Lack of representability, personal hygiene, cleanness, and those people who are like, you know, some of the deal breakers. High maintenance, people who like they're expensive to maintain. You can't keep up with them. You can try and keep up with this person, but then they're high maintenance. It's someone that you can actually live with, although they know the level of your budget, although they know your standards, but then they're still going to need more and more and more and more from you. Okay, high maintenance people. Uh, Excuses. And then it's also mentioned that some people uh they cannot actually stick into some, what is it, long distance relationship. There are people who like, I can't stay in a long distance relationship. We might as well like go separate ways. Lack of physical chemistry, lack of, there are people who are like they can just sit next to you as if like you're a brother or sister or something like that. They don't they don't really engage, okay? And to some people they like to feel each other, okay? They don't need that space in between them. They want to be next to each other. You get it? You get it? Okay. It's one of the deal breakers. I'm hoping that you're listening. We don't know which one that you're doing that you know, it's making things for you not go so well. Okay. Disagreement over, oh no, this one is not for you. Disagreement over children. You guys don't have children. You're still young. I don't know if you do, but then yeah, sort of a situation like that. There's a parental situation. Disagreements on religions. Do you happen to be agreeing and disagreeing with your or disagreeing with your partner when it comes to religious importance? What is it? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Okay. 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 So yeah. I think we have about 30 minutes straight. Yeah, we have 30 minutes straight engaging into this topic. Yeah, I would love to hear from you. Which one do you think you personally fell into? Um, High maintenance people, violent people, physical abuse specifically, um, someone who doesn't necessarily value your opinions, someone who doesn't really care for you, someone who is not available, someone who decides to be available whenever they feel like it, someone who doesn't communicate, someone who is not reliable. There are so many things that you can mention that has to do with a deal breaker. Okay. So, but then share with us um, yours on the comment section. Okay. Let us know what is your deal breaker. What is the thing that if your partner happens to do it, you can't tolerate it. You might be a good person, but then if they do it, like you just can't. Okay, we understand that, but we would love to hear from you. Would love to hear from you. Okay, what is the thing that if ever your partner happens to do, you can't tolerate it? A deal breaker. To some other people, they say lack of romance. You see, when someone they're not that romantic, okay, and also some physical touch. People who can get engaged into some physical chemistry. Excuses, and we are left with only 5 minutes before we wrap up. Yeah, but then it was supposed to be a 30 minutes thing, but then yeah, we just have to extend it like at least 5 minutes. Um, until it's a wrap. But then otherwise, those are some of the deal breakers which people happen to encounter that they can't actually tolerate. You know, and another one just that I just came across. It's if you come across someone who wants you to sacrifice your career, okay, someone that you who wants you to sacrifice your career for them. Imagine like this person they want you to, I don't know, sort of prioritize and compromise them. Okay, now you have to live your life for them. You have to change your ways for them. But then it's not someone who can actually do the same for you. But then you have to sort of make a way for them, but then they cannot make a way for you. Crazy, right? A lack of presentability. Someone who doesn't necessarily look good. They're always, let me not say much, but then like they're always, not presentable. It's not someone that you can like. Um, it's not someone that you can work with. Not that you don't want to work with them. You do, but then like with however they're presenting themselves, you just cannot. And like I said, we're not judging anybody. We understand, okay? We understand. There are people you just can't tolerate, okay? So yeah, what is your deal breaker? What is the thing that if ever one do or does, you can't tolerate it? Like you can't. You rather be alone. You rather be single. Not that you wanna be single, but then if ever this person does this thing, like this, no, you can tolerate them. Okay, it's an understandable situation. But then we would love to know. You find that there's someone who is doing this thing, and like they feel like it's okay to do it, but then they don't know if other people like it or not. So here's a situation. We would love for you to let us know. What do you think? Do you think it's a thing that um, your own deal breakers to other people can be just a normal thing to do? Why do you think so? Okay, but then the most definite part we would like to know about you, is it something that you can necessarily tolerate if somebody do it? What is the thing that you can't tolerate? Mm. Anyway, we are almost in a wrap, and thank you guys for joining. Excuses. Thank you guys for joining. Let us know on the comment section. What do you think about what I have mentioned? Maybe if there are some other deal breakers which we haven't mentioned, please let us know on the comment section, and we'll engage onto them on our next chat. I'm hoping that you're gonna have fun about it, and let us know where you are, who you are. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Don't forget to share with friends and family. Like I said, it was supposed to be a 30 minutes live chat, but then we extended at least to 10 minutes. So yeah, it's a wrap, guys. Thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget to like and share and comment. Uh, love you guys. Peace and share. It's me here, Midnight Story. Love and peace. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time.